feel like you guys are probably tired of hearing from me, tired of being here. Sheriff, I'm glad you're here. You all remember, I'm sure, why my wife and our family were here last week to discuss Wayne Cashman's Facebook disclosure behavior discussion of my sister's case. Unfortunately, last night, Deputy Lindauer on Facebook did something very similar. I haven't sent you the screenshots this time. I have them. That has since been deleted, but one of the things that he did was got in an argument with another citizen, not me, about the case around my sister's death. And Deputy Lindauer offered to speak on the phone with the citizen about the case around my sister's death. He then called that citizen, and even though that person told him he didn't want to talk about it, Deputy Lindauer talked about that case. This person will be willing to testify to this under oath. But this behavior has to stop. It's enough. It's unprofessional. It's causing harm and pain and re-traumatization over the worst moments in our lives. And I'm astounded that this happened again, immediately on the heels of why we were here last time. And leadership, the sheriff's office, the sheriff begging you.
I'll address you.
I don't need addressed. I need your subordinates to be addressed.
Absolutely.
And
This just happened last night.
this happened
So
last
now the
night.
sheriff knows about it.
Now he knows about it.
Okay.
You got it, Chair.
It's out of control.
Mhm.
I have one question, just briefly. So out of these, like last week's deal, I can't imagine what you guys have gone through. So I'm not belittling that by anything, nor saying that I understand it. Because until you go through something like that, you can't speak to it. So the only question that I do have though is how can the sheriff respond to you guys because this is getting brought up in a public forum, right? And so how would they be able to adequately be able to respond to you? And because we have to be very careful of open investigations or saying things that are protected. So what would you guys want, or I'm just trying to think of how to make it so that they can respond to you guys in a way that would, I think maybe the public wants to hear it, but you're really, it's tough.
I would hope that there's policy and professional best practices that would dictate that.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see what you guys would be open to. Obviously, because they can't discuss in a public forum a lot of things, and so it's difficult.
I would defer to what law enforcement best practices are and policy, because I know that those exist, and I think repeatedly what we've been begging for is professionalism. So these professional best practices exist, and that's what we want followed on social media and otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, I reviewed the screenshots that you guys took of the original one, And I'm not a committee, I'm not anything. I have some experience in, supervision of that nature. I didn't see, from my opinion, a vast, negative on that side of it. That's what I can explain from my side.
I wouldn't,
But I did review it. I just want you to know that I did review it. It's not like I didn't. I looked at it. I looked through all the screenshots that you guys provided. There was maybe one thing that I would have advised. If it would have been one of my guys, I would have said, probably not, but the majority of it was not bad, in my opinion. I just want to share that with you.
I am unsurprised that that's your opinion.
Mhm.
And I'm not here to, unfortunately, we're moving on to another issue. And, I think there's a really big opportunity here for, specifically social media policy for the sheriff's department, because it seems that, that's where people are unable to control themselves, behave professionally in communicating with the public. But, yeah, thank you.
So I'll ride the curtails of that is, you know, Justin's same sentiments, right? You know, what you and your family are going through, is like something unspeakable. The death of a family member is tough. I believe that I conveyed that day to your family, your mom.
I don't want to talk about
So
this here.
with
This isn't,
with
you guys,
with
this is
Facebook,
supposed to be public comment. He's
I'm
interfering.
part of the public.
But this isn't a discussion. It's supposed to be talking to the commissioners. And you're trying to have an argument with a public speaker, Sheriff.
I'm not having an argument.
Yes,
So,
you are, Sheriff. It's supposed to be the commissioner's time to hear from the public,
Sir,
and you're wasting our time, sir.
Well,
so we do have a Facebook policy. And we do have ways to bring complaints in reference to sheriff's office employees. That has not been happening. If I get a complaint about somebody on social media and it comes through your guys' website, right, there's a complaint form, then we go through those. We have a complaint review board, and I'm more than happy to go through that. I understand people on social media are not part of any of those groups, so I don't monitor social media. I'm not the social media police.
So why
But
do you
if-
call people snakes
but
on
if-
social
But if,
media?
but if, but
Kevin,
if
calm
people, but if people want to bring complaints to the sheriff's office, then we'll go about the proper steps on taking care of this.
Okay, and then, of course, there's always a telephone or coming to the office.
Yes, I mean, I have an open door policy and our complaint form is online for anybody and everybody to fill out.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead, Lee.